Hey dear, you know what? I apologize. I'm just getting to your reading. Once you switched it, I had to process his energy, and his energy was just a lot heavier than what yours was. And it doesn't even have anything to do with you. His energy has everything to do with him. Okay? It could be where he's at right now, it could be childhood traumas, stuff that happened like when he was a child, a little boy. We're going to pull a couple cards and see, okay, sweetheart? Don't worry about it. I appreciate your patience. Whenever people understand that, even if I want to say a certain time I'll be done with your reading, I'll go to do it, and it'll be like spirit, it'll be like, it's not time yet, or the energy just might be too heavy for me to carry for certain things I got to do for the day, okay? So I appreciate you. I'm going to pull from this deck right here for his reading, and then I'll pull a couple oracle cards too, and I'll combine some information in, tie you into his reading as well, okay? I don't know if this is your marital husband, like as in y'all actually got married, or is this just like a boyfriend that you say your husband? I'm not for sure. Before the sake of the energy, I'm going to put say your husband, because that's how you have put it to me, okay? So we'll see what the energies pick up, all right? Let's get started. Ancestor Spirit Guides, give me the energy that's around Ayers, which is Brielle or Riel, husband, boyfriend, male energy that's around Brielle, Ayers. Give me the energy around him, Spirit. Ancestor Spirit Guides, thank you. What is the energy that's around Ayers right now? What is it that Riel needs to know about him? The energy that's around him. What is it that Riel needs to know? The first card that came out is the Justice card, girl. The first card that came out is the Justice card. The Justice card means law, courtrooms, prison, anything that have to do with the justice system, okay? You see, that's the first card that came out, so I am tapped into his energy, all right? This is how he's feeling, chained, heavy. It's a heaviness. This is all feelings that black men carry when they go to prison, that us black women, we can't imagine, or we don't understand because we're not there. So I want you to understand there's a lot of things that goes on that they don't tell us that happens in there, because there's nothing we can do about it on the outside anyway, understand? So just know that whenever he does call you, it's a lot more that's going on around him that he's talking to you about. What he's looking for is too many. What he's looking for, what a lot of men are looking for when they're in the prison system, is a place of, let me call her to get my mind off of what's going on in here, okay? But then sometimes we are at home and we're sitting thinking about certain things that they did or da-da-da, and we're bringing up old stuff, and it causes arguments and complaints and stuff, and then that stresses them out, and then they may take a break from us, and then we feel, oh wow, like you see what I'm saying? So it's like, if he's in there, there's really nothing you can do about. It's something that he did when he was at home anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So it's best to just really see, if you love him, it's best to just make his, until he get home, you confront him with certain stuff. If you confront him now with it, what is it really, what's gonna do? He's in there. No one, the person who you might could be confronting him about ain't with him. You see what I'm saying? Whatever female or whatever is not with him. So there's really no point in bringing it up. And that really could just be on how I'm picking up on how he feels. You know, I'm not saying this is me. I'm saying this is the energy on how he feels. It's like, but I really sense a lot of sadness around him and anger issues. Like issues with anger or issues with, anger is the word. It's just like anger issues at times. Like you see another side of this person that a lot of people don't see, okay? Ancestor Spirit Guys, give me the energy around Ayers. Ayers. What is the energy around Ayers? What is it that Rio needs to know about Ayers? Next card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know if the reason why he's in prison has something to do with money, have something to do with him not paying money, or him being involved in something trying to make money. I'm not really for sure. You take it as it goes. but something that's have to do with money, or maybe he needs money to get out. Maybe he could be asking you for money to send him. And I was going to say, if you have children, that is something that I would not recommend right now, for you to be able to send a man money in prison when you have children to take care of, okay? If this man did not leave you in a financial place where you're able to send him his money while he's in there, then your money is your money for you and your children. You understand? Listen to that. Next card that came out is the Page of Wands. This is waiting. This is you. Your energy. This is him. His energy of waiting to get out. You waiting to see him. On his mind is just him getting out. It's not about seeing one particular person. It's just about being free. That's what he's thinking about. Not saying that he doesn't want to see you, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, but that's his first thing, is like, let me be able to get out. But of course, anybody that's in there, feels that way, okay? Ancestor Spirit Guides, give me the energy around Ayers. Oops. Too many. Ancestor Spirit Guides, give me the energy around Ayers. What is it that... Okay, you know what? I kind of don't know. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. One at a time, Spirit. Where's the energy around Ayers? What does Riel need to know? The energy around Ayers. Thank you. Next card that came out is the Three of Pentacles. Okay? So this is like having a plan of something, of making some money. Like, oh, you know what? He had three other options of things that he could have chose from, instead of doing whatever it is that landed him in prison, okay? Even if it's child support, even if it's, okay, it could be drugs, it could be shooting or guns, whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying, whatever it is, he had three other options that he could have chose other than what he chose to land him in there, understand? I do pick up, this is all male energy. It's not females in this energy, so it could be because of the environment that he's in. He's around, all males. So it could be that. Or it also could just be a sense of like self, like feeling like this person is self-centered or self-entitled to what they have, meaning like, oh, they're not really concerned about one certain person because everybody's too concerned about them. It could be that. Let's pull a couple more cards, okay? Ancestor Spirit Guides, give me the energy around Ayers. What is it that Rio needs to know? The energy around Ayers. What is it that Rio needs to know about him? Spirit, thank you. Thank you, God. Spirit Guides, give me the energy around. And it's like a stuck energy too, like a stagnant energy. Too many. One at a time. One at a time. Ancestor Spirit Guides, give me the energy around Ayers. What is that? Oops. That Rio needs to know about Ayers. Okay. Next word that came out is the Eight of Pentacles. So he's working on something mentally while he's in there. This could be him sitting down on the computer or on CoreLinks and JPay, whatever that might be, looking into something or reading a letter or something, but he's sitting somewhere reading something that could possibly bring him some money once he get home, okay? Even if he doesn't tell you about it, it could even be parole papers or something from the state that's saying of something that he can do to get out or be able to get some money or something like that, okay? Or it could just be him looking for someone to be able to, or a lawyer or something like that, okay? But he's working on something, even if it's just mentally, okay? Next card that came out is the Two of Wands. This is like walking on a journey and having left or right to go. A decision to make. Do you want to go the right way or the wrong way? Left or right? This person, as a male, you see, have two different chances. He can get out and be able to live better and make better decisions, or he can get out and keep living on how he's living, okay? Ancestor Spirit Guides, give me the energy that's around Ayers. What does Rio need to know about Ayers? Thank you, Spirit. One at a time. What is the energy around? Oops, okay. You know what? 3 came out, I'll take it. Next card, well, 3 cards that came out is the Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Empress. Okay. So we'll take this one first, as the next one that came out is the Queen of Wands. This could be a mother figure, a grandmother, or aunt, someone older than him, a sister, if he has an older sister or aunt, grandma, well, I know he does, but it's like whoever this is in his energy is like a family member that he may call on too, or like a god sister or someone that's a female energy that's older, okay? That he does have support of. I'm not picking up on this being like romantic or something like that, like a person that he's involved in. It's more of like a family member of someone that he does have that he can call on, okay? The next card that came out is the Two of Swords. And this is basically feeling just blinded, feeling like down, backstabbed, blinded by something. And at nighttime, he could have like nightmares or dreams or something like that, like night terrors. Of even if this is everything I'm telling you is stuff that he may tell you or may have not told you. Okay, I'm telling you, but he could have suffered from like nightmares or at nighttime having dreams about certain things. Okay, or visions or something like that at night. Not every night, but it could have happened before. Or you remember these readings could be past, present, or future energy. Okay. The last card that came out is the Empress. And this is showing up as your energy of how you see yourself to him. You see yourself to him as if you should be number one, that everything should revolve around you. Even if he doesn't make you feel this way, that is how you feel that how he should treat you. You understand? So we're going to get clarify the rest of this read and we'll pull a couple more cards. I kind of want to make this read in two parts for some reason. We're going to pull a couple more. I may make this read in two parts because the energy is just like real strong right now and it's kind of mixing with mine and it's like I kind of, okay, next card that came out is the World card. So his mind is really focused on what direction that he needs to go, right or wrong, okay? He may not even be understanding that his right way is the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? It's influencing like the people, the world things that's around him, the worldly things around him, the people that's around him that influences him in his daily circle or journey of people who he have around him, okay? The people of the world is what is going to make or break the situation. I don't know if he's a leader or if he's a follower. But I also want to tell you that you both could be mirroring each other. I'm picking up both your water signs, right? So you both could be mirroring each other. I said that to you in your reading, that you both could be doing the same exact thing to each other. But by him being in there, it's like he can focus on much more other things because he's trying to be free. You're free, so it's like your mindset is going to be different, you know? Let's pull a couple more. Ancestor Spirit guys, give me the energy around Aries. What does Rio need to know? Or is it Brio? I know it's the same thing. I'm thinking of you, so it doesn't matter. But what is it that she needs to know about Aries? What's the energy around Aries? What is it that Rio needs to know, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. One at a time. Okay. Well, three. You know what? Spirit just was like, you know what? Three. Asa, this Queen of Swords been wanting to come out. Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. These three cards came out. The Queen of Swords is definitely, see, since I'm doing this reading for him, but I'm doing it for you about him, okay? So you're going to come up in this reading. This is your energy. Your energy is like, I kind of want to be the light for him. I kind of want to do that, but he's hurt me so much in the past that I don't really know if this is something that I need to do. Okay? And what I'm telling you is that if your emotions and your feelings is there and is wrapped up in him, you do that first. You follow your heart first, okay? Don't try to act like it's not what it is when you know you feel a certain way about someone. It is what it is. If you love him, you go forward, okay? If you know deep down inside your heart, because we are women, we have intuition that he's going to hurt you, you follow that too. And if you don't follow your intuition, I want you to realize that later on down the road, you're going to feel that, you know what, I could have avoided this hurt. Because I don't really feel that he's the person that you're going to want him to be anytime soon. I think that you need to allow him to get done with his time and allow him to, not saying you still can't speak to him, still be there for him, but emotionally you pull back a lot more, because that is what she does. The Queen of Wands is like more stern. It's like, no, I'm not in my emotions that much anymore. I love you. I'm here for you, but I'm not so emotionally tied to you that I'm stuck. You're just running. You're in my mind constantly. I'm constantly thinking of you and this and that, and then here it is that I can't get a phone call from you, or when we do, you're not saying the things that I want you to say. That is how you're saying it to him, and you have gotten tired of that. Okay. And the Ace of Wands is just basically adding to that, because the Queen of Swords is like sternness. The Ace of Wands is communication. You want to let this go, or you want this to continue. It has to be one way. You can't be in between anymore. That's where you're at. You're like, it's no more in between. I need to know what's going on. Um, this guy does have other female energy, have other female friends, but I'm picking up because the last card that came out is the Nine of Wands. So he's been at battle with some things mentally, some things from, could be childhood. He's been going through stuff emotionally, anger issues, all of that, post-traumatic stress, just things he has been through. As soon as I said that, the instance just went wow. It's like something that he may not even be telling you about that has happened to him, that emotionally he carries, and sometimes you may trigger that in him. But as black men, they don't know how to articulate themselves to be able to express on how they're feeling. They'll just shut down or get upset or something like that. That is how they do that, but it's something else. Sometimes we think it's us when it's not us, okay? I'm not saying that it's not another female energy around him. I feel that he does speak with other females. I feel he has friends. I feel that it's a female energy that's around him that, keeps him occupied mentally as well. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be anything sexually and like so in love. They're married. No, I'm not seeing that. But I am seeing another female energy around him, that, or someone from his past, that he feels that if he wanted them back, he could have them back. This could be you, because this is his reading, so this could be easily you. That he feels like, okay, right now, I'm just need to focus on me being in prison. Let's pull a couple more. Ancestor Spirit guys, give me the energy around Aries. Oops. What does Rio need to know about Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Next card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles. This is exactly what you're aiming for. Ten of Pentacles is like wealth, family, good health, happy thoughts, all of the things that you could think of. That is what it is that you want. And that is what you want him to be thinking of. But I want you to know right now that is not the first thing that is on his mind. I don't know how old he is. I don't know how old you are. But I'm picking up that he's a lot younger. He's not ready for the things that you're ready for, okay? He feels like he wants to be free in prison and free in life. You see what I'm trying to say? But still have somebody with an understanding that's going to let him grow into the man that he wants, that you want him to be. That eventually that he will become. But sweetheart, he's not ready right now. He's not ready to just be a husband and just be, it's like, no, you're still young. You're putting a lot on you that you want right now that you're too young for, let alone him. You see what I'm saying? So let's pull a couple more, and I'm going to make this a part 2. We're up to 20 minutes now. I'm going to do another 10 or 15 minutes for you a little later, and I'll send it to you, okay? It's just I want to come up out of this energy right now, because him being in there, he's carrying a lot of this just heavy thoughts about a lot of things. I don't know if someone did him wrong, or did him wrong in there, or did something to him, but I'm just picking up like an angry energy. And I do want to come up out of this right now, okay? I'm going to go and make something to eat or something and come back. So give me about an hour or two and I'll finish the reading, okay? I'll pull a couple more and then we'll pull your oracle cards on your next reading. Ancestor Spirit guys, give me the energy around it. Oops. It's too many. What is Ancestor Spirit guys? What is the energy around Aries? What does Rio need to know? Oops, thank you, Spirit. Last card that came out is a Five of Wands. What I just say? Conflict. It's something that he feels someone did him wrong about something, or some people did him wrong, or some people could feel that he did them wrong. But it's conflict, it's gossip, it's he say, she say, it's I'm going to do this, it's that happened, or it's all of that confusion type energy. And it could be possibly up to 5 people, okay, sweetheart? And I'm going to end it on that note. I hate to end it on that, but yeah, I'm going to end it on that note. On the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This could be the union that you both see, the both of you in, is the union that you have. And I feel that if you want to fight for this is the person that you're emotionally attached to. I see for all means that you do that, okay? But I also do not see him being this big time player and having all these women. I feel it's just one or two in particular that he's cool with, okay? Not anything that you have to worry about, but the reason why he's pulling back from you is because you're not understanding that the position that he's in right now, he can't focus on you. You're like the third, fourth thing when a man is not free. His freedom is number one, okay? I'm going to do another 10 or 15 more minutes video for you, okay? You take this as it go, and I'll talk to you in about an hour or two, okay? Thank you, sweetie.